The New York Mets will win the 2027 World Series some 12 years after losing the 2015 World Series to the Kansas City Royals. It is Royals, that's Gematria 27. It is Mets, that's Gematria of 12. 12 years later, the Mets win the World Series after losing to the Royals. Royals is Gematria 27. The Mets is Gematria 27. New owner Stephen Cohen is Gematria 27. Queens is Gematria of 27. The Mets will win the World Series in that year, 12 years after losing to Kansas City. This year is, God damn it, this year is their 61st season in 2022. The Mets is their 61st season in existence, meaning that 5 years later it's going to be their 66th season in existence. Titles Gematria 66 for the Empire State, defeating the evil Empire, in my opinion. Davey Johnson was the winning manager of the World Series in 1986 for the Mets against the Red Sox. He'll be 83 years of age before the season. The 1986 World Series was the 83rd edition of the World Series. David's Gematria 42. David. It is the Twin Towers that got attacked. Al Qaeda's Gematria 41. It is 41 years later. The Mets win the World Series at the new home at Citi Field. Citi is Gematria 41. In my view, they'll beat the Yankees in King Aaron Judge. The Yankees is Gematria 41. Aaron Judge, his last World Series loss against the Padres. His next at Flushing. Aaron Judge 4-2 World Series record. The Padres, Flushing, Gematria 42. You win some, you lose some. Just like the Babe himself. Just like many other Yankees like Derek Jeter. He has lost some himself as well. Citi Field, this is their 14th season at Citi Field. They're going to win in the Subway Series in their 19th year at Citi Field. It is Subway, that's Gematria of 19, in their 19th season at the new home. 18 prior seasons without winning, because when the Mets last won the World Series in 1986, they continued the curse of the Bambino, in which the Red Sox haven't won since the year 18. Steve is Gematria 71 and 17. 72 years after the last World Series victory for a New York team against the Yankees. So that's the Brooklyn Dodgers and the New York Giants. Those are the only possible teams that can face off. The amount of time from 1955 to 2017 is 72 years, 71 full seasons without a team in the National League in New York beating the Yankees in the World Series. The 1986 World Series was won by the Mets in 7 games. Game 7 was on the 27th day. They scored a total of 27 runs, the Red Sox, in a losing effort. Aaron Judge and the Yankees would have 31 World Series titles before this World Series, because Red Sox is Gematria 31, going for World Series number 32. The Mets' last championship was against the Red Sox. It is Steven, that's Gematria of 85, and the last championship for the Mets occurred against Boston, and this all happens again for Boston when they defeat Aaron Judge. So you had your Red Sox win against the Yankees so far in 2004. You're going to have that moment here in 2027. .72, 72 years later, we see the next National League New York team beat the Yanks in the World Series. .72. .72 is Gematria of the 83rd World Series in 1986. .41 Seaver Way is the address. They win the World Series 41 years later. They played their first 2 games against the Red Sox because they last won the World Series against the Boston Red Sox. This was a 18-day numerology. April the 3rd. 4-3 is 7. 9-2 is 11. 18 full years without winning the World Series at Citi Field. 18 full years, winning in year 19. Yankees win a three-peat. They win 4 out of 5 World Series after winning the 2026 World Series. And then we have the Subway Series, Part 2. New York, 11th state, 1-1. Yankees win 2000, Mets win 2027. That's how it's going to be.